Okay, before the video starts, I would just like to say I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me this last month since I've been actually starting to grind YouTube and seeing the importance of it. So, in this video, I actually just want to break down why you shouldn't give up on your team, say if it's like 03 or whatever. And I also just want to break down what I did wrong in these clips and what I should have done. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I would appreciate any type of thoughts, or if you would just, let me know if this type of video helped you or if you enjoyed it. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Starting this clip out, I actually just, instead of making you watch like all the other bullshit, I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. But right off the bat, I should have just rotated. Two of my teammates already got picked off, and actually a third one, as you can see. I try to peek new hatch, but I thought I could get a pick and I didn't. So that's the number one thing I did. I should have rotated quicker and could have assisted my team and maybe even got a trade off. Also, when I go up these white stairs, I didn't trust my gut and I didn't trust sound, and I actually thought Twitch was below me. You forgot to take your Adderall? That's big tough, man. Once again, I do the same thing I did last round, and I'm actually getting quite frustrated after that first round because we got slammed. But I don't trust my gut. I don't trust what I hear, and I think he's below me for some weird reason. I don't even want to blame it on the game's audio because I believe that was just my fault, and I'm getting confused. Overall, I should have just played man advantage and just went back to site instead of, throwing a 4v3 like we actually did in this round. Starting into the next round, we're just in downstairs in kitchen, and I'm doing a bakery hold, just a generic bakery hold. I have Bandit watching my prep and my cross. One already gets picked off, and I over peek, and I keep peeking because I thought I can get the pick and try to get like at least somewhat of a refrag, but I'm very low on HP, and instead of trusting, somebody to get on a cam or getting, I'm pretty sure I had barbed wire at the front door. I just wasted, and I'm as you can tell, throughout these 3 rounds, I'm getting very irritated, and overall, I'm just not having a good time, and I'm trying to force a play. So starting into our attacking round, right off the bat, it's not looking good. One of our attackers actually did get spawn peaked. So yeah, at that point, I thought it was a GG, and I was just, trying to get the game over. Something I want to point out that's very key in these clutch predicaments when it's even 0-3, and you just need to keep your spirits up. Once you get the momentum off of one round, it's going to spiral like a snowball into the next round and the next, and people are actually going to get cocky on their team. They're not going to want to wait. They're just going to think that you're complete trash cans and that they're better than you and that they can ego peak. You got to take advantage of that and start having a little bit more patience and just wait for them to mess up, because they're gonna mess up, because they're gonna be like, oh, it's only 1 round, oh, it's only 2 rounds, let's close it out. And once you get that momentum and that momentum starts, it's gonna be very hard for them to claw back into the game, which actually happens this round. They start getting sloppy. Like, I get a claymore kill after I get off my drone, I believe, when I go for the wall, because he thought he can just he can rush me. See, Vigil's running outside for some weird ass reason. So I decided to actually throw down my Claymore. And, Claymore blends in with the staircase. So he thought he was going to get a freebie, which he did not. I'm going to hold an angle in cigar shop because I thought I heard Bandit. And yeah, right here, bada boom. Vigil gets stupid as soon as he hears me. Yep. And I know one's holding cigar, which is just a basic hold. He's behind the couches. I get the call, and I get that frag. And yeah, it's an easy 3v2.
Wow. Last one's in the
hard right bay, hard right bay.
Yeah, on the hatch. He's on the hatch. It's gonna use cigar. Good shit.
Thing I want to point out is drones are your best friends, especially in these predicaments. Even though it's a 4v2, I could have just ran into bar and ran around like a maniac. but I got the intel that I needed. And this is a prime example of people getting sloppy. They gave no rotate for white. Nobody's holding freezer. It just like they're playing so sloppy and aggressive. So we have man advantage, so we can definitely play refrag, and we succeed in getting this round because how stupid they played. For example, you see the guy in white, even though it's my drone, it's just easy, man. I get the easy plant. Nobody's watching cams. Nobody's watching anything. Even though they do get a pick, it's quick plant, and it's very, very easy because I capitalize. Even though it's a 2v1 at that point, they just have to play refrag, and they're holding decent cross angles. So.
No cams. Jesse's watching freezer.
Now, something I did here is I put a claymore, as you can see under my scope. I put a claymore after I hit the breach. Now, I made a huge mistake in over peeking a Cade, or yeah, it was a Cade, right? No, it was a Wamai. Even though he has a one-time scope, I didn't change my position, so it was easily pre-fireable. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we lost. It was a 2v4, and you know, my man's is being a little sneaky snake. He got fragged off. It's a 1v3. We did not deserve to win this at all. Like, it's just they played so sloppy. You had Jaeger play stupid. You would have him over peeking, and then my claymore kills him. My claymore kills him. We got lucky, probably, yeah. But their aggression and sloppiness got us the round, which they should have won. I'm not even gonna lie, this round was awful. We got slammed. They had a good defense. Cage shouldn't have overpeaked here. To be honest, I shouldn't have won this one. But at this point, I just try to get my intel, try to get a drone in. At least if I die, you know, there's some type of intel. Even though they get my drone. So I decide I just kind of have to run and gun. I try to take advantage of smoke throwing that canister, but I'm using an ACOG and I overextend, which I die. Which my IQ actually loses this round. But I should have probably coordinated with my IQ instead of just running in like a maniac, to be honest. Because now he's stuck in such a weird predicament trying to win a 1v2 when they have bomb and they have breach open. So. Now this whole round, I realized that I wasn't playing the best and my mindset wasn't the best. So I tried my best to support my team. Even though I get fragged off so quickly in each one of these rounds, I played awful. But as a team player, I did what I needed to. Even though like I kept dying, I just tried to do my best for the team. Even if I got fragged off, I was on cams. I wasn't trying to rage. I was just trying to vibe and benefit my team. Now, since it's 4-4 and it's a 5v5, we get the first pick, which is actually such a great start to the round. I just do basic droning, just the basic push of this map. I set up a drone for flank, just in case someone dies. I put the generic claymore, and I don't know what I was doing. I think I was trying to get a drone out. Don't judge me. I'm still learning mouse and key. After I make sure everything's clear and I'm not going to get swung, I get the breach. I'm focusing way too much on my chat. As you can see, I'm tilting my head over to my second monitor. I'm just going to double make sure. They have mad Goyo shields. They have one playing piano. I drone out sight to see the clarity of it. And I'm not going to lie, once I saw those holes, I was intimidated. Because it's going to be such an abstract push. I just start pre-firing shit, like that coconut bra angle.
Or not. Okay, white stairs. I tried killing the fucking Goyo.
I'm droning. I'm gonna drone your site, Liam.
Is that droning?
I don't see anyone behind bar. There's a mute jammer. Fuck, my Twitch drone got muted. I'm not seeing anyone on heaven.
Is that Goyo?
Yeah, let's go, yeah.
Jaeger's white. Blackbeard, watch out.
I'm droning out.
Now, I started droning out sight because I don't want to just take a gunfight because I wasn't confident. As you can tell, this whole game, I wasn't winning that many gunfights, and I just try to get some intel from my teammates. And I see an opening to actually plant the bomb because Twitch is watching my cross. So I take a risk and I go for the plant. Now, as you can see, my IQ's HP is very, very low. They frag out my Twitch. I should have honestly rotated. I kill mute. I should have rotated after that. Because, oh, I actually do, but then I get C4'd. I should have rotated a lot quicker, though. And I leave my IQ with like 4 HP. And I tell him to go downstairs with the IQ scanner. Now, I don't want this to seem like it's backseat gaming. I just wanted him to be aware of his utility because he is still trying to get better at the game. So I just told him to play his life instead of being a brain dead player and trying to win a 1 when he's such a low HP that a tick can pee on him and he would die. But overall, like, we ended up winning this. Thank God to our IQ actually using his utility and wasting time instead of hunting for the frag. It was very smart of him, and, you know, this team just played very sloppily after they got 3-0. And I see a lot of players do that. It's like they think just because, you know, you're up 3-0 that you can play like a dumbass and just run around and ego peak. And just overall, a lot of people just do that. And you shouldn't get your motivation and hopes down just because you're down 0-3. Any game is winnable and you can get that sweep just with any type of motivation. But overall, what I learned from this game and just analyzing it is that as a player, I understand the game, but my gun skill and my confidence is the biggest problem and reason why I'm in the rank that I'm stuck. Right now I'm stuck in Plat 2, mostly because of my mechanics, and that I just can't win my ones against better skilled players on mouse and key. I feel like I understand the game and my IQ is good, but I'm still learning mouse and key. And I just need to be more confident, and even my crosshair placement needs be a little bit higher, I noticed. But I hope you take something away from this and you just never lose motivation until you actually lose a game. Like, you shouldn't lose motivation after you lose a game, but I just mean you shouldn't just think, oh, it's game over because it's 0-3. Anything can happen in a game. As you can see, a Claymore just saved us that whole game, which is insane. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I also stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday around 3:30 East on twitch.tv if you want to, you know, engage and say what's up. Yeah, link is in my bio. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.